Hi there, this video is about the interlock on a Hotpoint WM11 washing machine, or to be exact about how the interlock works, which will include the pecker system and the safety diaphragm linked to the pressure chamber. It may very well differ in appearance from the one on your machine, but if it has a pecker assembly attached, then the basic information should be the same. Before you start work on any domestic appliance, disconnect it from the mains power supply. To open the door on your machine, you either have to pull a handle or press a button, and with this model it's the door handle, which operates this lever. When the door is shut, it forces part of the latching mechanism down, which then springs back up and hooks into the cut-out section of the door latch. It's this that holds the door closed. As you can see here, when the door handle is operated, the latch lever pulls a slide mechanism across the interlock, which in turn lifts an arm connected to a cable. The outer casing of the cable is attached to another part of the interlock which holds the latch in place. When the whole assembly is pulled up like this, it releases the latch and the door will open. At the other end of the cable is the pecker assembly, which is attached in this case directly onto the motor. If the motor shaft is not turning, the pecker can rest on it when the door handle is operated. This forms a type of bridge and transforms the inner and outer cables into a single unit. It's this union that allows the door to be opened. I've removed the outer casing on this interlock so you can see the internal workings and how all the bits function. The front tip of the latch lever holds down this arm, which operates the micro switch and turns the power onto the machine. Here I've connected the pecker cable so you can see how the door release mechanism works when the motor is not revolving. And this is how the door is prevented from opening when the motor is revolving. As you can see, when the motor is running, the pecker is thrown off the pulley shaft and the inner cable is slack, which prevents the door from opening. Another safety feature of this type of interlock is the pressure valve or diaphragm. The water level on these machines is part way up the door, so if for some reason your machine did not empty because the pump was blocked or faulty or some other reason, and you open the door without realising, you'd have a flooded kitchen. This diaphragm connected to the pressure chamber prevents this from happening. It works in the same way as the pressure switch in that the air trapped in the pressure chamber is forced up this pipe and inflates a diaphragm, which pushes a plunger out. This plunger lifts an arm on the interlock and prevents it from activating the door release mechanism. The downside to this is if your pressure chamber gets blocked, it could prevent you from opening the door, even though there's no water in the machine. In this case, just remove the hose from the pressure switch and that will release the pressure from the switch and the diaphragm, so you can open the door. But you will need to unblock the pressure chamber before using the machine, or it may flood. On behalf of Selfix UK, we would like to thank you for watching this video and hope you found it interesting. Goodbye.